Hello, this is my presentation for bit361 digital forensics. Um, I would first go through the documentation and then I'll come back to the PowerPoint presentation. So for my this is my documentation um, of the this is my digital forensics assessment 4 report 2 and presentation. So my chosen topic is Gumtree, my student name, ID, subject and teacher. This is the overview of what I am going to be doing in my assignments. Oh, I forgot, I will be adding my contents later on. My um, executive executive summary. I will leave that for the documentation. Um, Introductions of what will be working on, and then my methods. I will be going first through my methods and techniques, and then we'll be going to the tools used, and then conclusion, and yeah, see what we've left off from there. So let's get started. My PowerPoint. So this is my presentation for digital forensics. We'll go through it again. Assessment 4, report 2 and presentation. Topic that I've chosen for my investigation is Gumtree. Student ID, name and subject. The first thing I would like to go through is my 4 methods or technique I'm going to use, and that first one is called technology stack analyze. And for this one, basically I will be going through what this website right here, which basically lets me know about the websites, which technology they use to create the websites, and all those other extra information, and then using it to see the front end and back end development of the Gumtree and how important it is for them. So first we will go to the website. So this is awesome tech stack. Basically, every basically you would type whatever it is, website or whatever it is that you need to look into in the background of how they operate and what technologies they use and stuff like that. And so I've inputted Gumtree, and then I'll go through and analyze what the technology, both the front end technologies they use and back end. So technically, within here we can see it has detected 26 technologies that they used. We can zoom in. Modifier, finger fingerprint JS, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixels, Google Workspace, all of this to all of this back end or front end technologies or developing source that they use to keep up their websites. So this website is basically to look behind the scenes of what is going on, and basically we can see some things here. Some of the things that they find very impactful that helps them is this fingerprint JS, and that is basically because everything we do now is on our phone, and basically people use their fingerprints to either log into their phones and all of that. So that is why it is very important for them to go through and implement it using this into their websites and all of that. So that is my first method, looking into it. The important technology, which is I've explained. The second method is browser data analyst. So basically, um, in the Gumtree, if we go back to the Gumtree website, pick random persons, items that you want to inspect. Basically, um, this method, the browser data analyst. So basically, it's the or I would like to call it the dev tool. Is basically you go right click, inspect elements, and it will provide you with every information or every thing that goes on that cannot be seen behind the website and how it works. So basically, you can get to see some things that are behind the scenes, and also some things, because this website is very secure. They would not show you much information um, besides the ones they allow you to see. So it does not show me, for example, if you want to look for a phone number or something, um, his name, address, that will not be, you cannot see it in here because it is well protected by under the system and stuff. So, but this is a good method to see in the background of what is going on in the Gumtree website, to see every single details that you want to go through and see the name right here and all of that. So yeah, technically, basically, this is what you go to see behind the scenes and everything that goes on within the website. Um, my second, oh sorry, that was for my technology slide, which is the one that we use for Awesome Tech Stack. This is what I'm currently on, and there's a web analytics that is collection, reporting, and analysis of website data. So basically, the focus is to identify measures of your organization and your organizational and user goals. So you use this to basically see the collection of everything, the reports, and analyze using it, some important information behind it and stuff like that. Um, now we're going to go to communication API. So basically, communication API is basically same area where you just go right click and then inspect elements, and you just go to network. So for this one, if you just reload the website, it would come with every single information um, that would display every single information of what is going on in this website. So yeah, so everything from every single information that you can find basically. So an example could be what type of ads there is on this website, what type of other URLs that could be in this website, and many more stuff that you could go through and search using this. So that is my method. This is method 1, 2, and 3. That is my method number 3, communication API. And the last method I want to use is basically Wireshark Analyst. So basically, Wireshark is a software that could help you catch packages or communications between ports, routers, or whatever it is that you want to catch or see or listen to whatever it is you need. So basically, I've already set up. If I can just bring up the website. So basically, um, I started my Wireshark. I pressed listen, catch the packages, and then I just open up the Gumtree websites, and I just randomly go through whatever it is that I want to look at, and then everything that I am currently doing, like randomly searching up items or whatever it is, it would appear, and those are the packages that the Wireshark manages to catch and stuff like that. And then using Wireshark, we can see what kind of ports we are using, what kind of other useful information, everything from the source of where everything is, like the IP address, the router. We can also look at the time that we catch the packages and stuff like that, the dates, the ports that were used, and then many other useful informations that we can find using the Wireshark analyst. As for my final method, I had to remove my autopsy, um, which is this one right here. For some reason, I was having trouble getting it started, and there was some technical issues that I could not um, have it started. But basically, autopsy, basically you can upload a file or anything that you want to look into, um, that you want autopsy to look into, to either discover something, to analyze something, to scan something, or if something is damaged or deleted, you can use it to look at what was hidden, look at what was damaged, or look at what was deleted, something, whatever it is that your needs is, or whatever it is that you want to use or discover, you can also use that, which is kind of like Wireshark, but Wireshark is more about catching the packages and location and whatever ports you are using and stuff like that. So that will conclude my presentation for my assessment 4 report 2. So basically, here, list of tools that I used for my presentation: Wireshark, Google Inspect, basically for my um, for communication API, and browser data analytics. Autopsy, I did use Autopsy, but for some reason I had some technical difficulties there. Awesome Stack Tech I used to look at the back end and front end developers developing stuff, and all the background technologies that was used to make the website, to check the website, what keeps the website running, and what was going on in the background. Benefits of learning new tools, yes. It was quite hard for me to get to understand at least these two, which is Google Inspect and Autopsy. I know how to use these two very well, at least get some sort of hint of how to use them. But yes, it is. They all have their benefits, as they could each show you different aspects of what it is that you're trying to discover, what data or whatever it is that you are trying to discover using these tools. And the conclusion is that we went through all types of different methods of accessing and gaining valuable information by using tools such as Wireshark, Google Inspect, Autopsy, and Awesome Stack Tech to gain deep insights of all process by inspecting the background of things such as website by using this Google Inspect, and then catching packages by using Wireshark, and also scanning things using Autopsy, and looking deeply behind what goes into making data or information more secure by looking into Awesome Stack, as we can see what keeps, or what is their most high secure thing that they are currently working on. Each technology to make that possible, and seeing what each technology is used to make such things secure and what we can get the data from, look into it, look into the background of all things. And yeah, that would be the end of my presentation for this. And yes, I will go through my presentation once more. So this is my class, bit361 digital forensics, assessment 4, report 2 and presentation. My topic was Gumtree and looking into Gumtree. Um, the name is PJ Leo, my ID, student ID, and my subject. And yes, this would be the end of my presentation. Thank you.